What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James, man. I'm here, back in the building. Might be a little blurry, but it's all good. Basically, just want to jump on here right quick. Odell Beckham Jr. is in the building. He went to the Mavericks game last night with Trevin Diggs and Michael Parsons. He's in here. He'll be talking to some coaches, trainers, obviously trying to see if he can work out a deal. And then he's going to make his mind up and make his make his decision. I believe he's already visited uh, the New York Giants, and he's visited the Buffalo Bills. Um, and here we are. Now, just my quick thoughts about this. I made a couple posts about this um, with the on my Twitter pages and my Big Game James community page. My basic thought of it is like this. I'm cool with it. I hear a lot of Cowboys fans saying they don't want to hear this no more. Stop with he's drama with the airplane thing, and I don't want to hear the OBJ sweepstakes. I don't want to hear this news no more. Blah blah blah. I don't want to hear it. Well, I'm the exact opposite. I want to hear it. Okay, because guess what? This front office. The main thing I've been complaining about two main things I've been complaining about this front office. One is that they don't go out there and get a free agent that can make a difference. And they don't have to sign 5 free agents every single year. I don't want that. I'm cool with them building through the draft and signing their own. That's the way you have to do it. Any team, any NFL, any NBA team, anybody in the right mind, you always got to build through the draft. You always got to keep your team young. You always have to keep young players on your team. And you want to always have to keep your guys. You know what I'm saying? So, um, my biggest thing is this is what I've been wanting to see. This is what I've been waiting for. You know, I've been wanting the Cowboys to actually go out and put some energy into a difference maker. OBJ is a difference maker. I know people talk about, oh, he had an ACL injury. He just tore up his knee. I get that, but I feel like he is different. I don't feel like he's like a super injury prone player. I feel like he's a different type of player. And when I see OBJ, that's a difference maker. And I don't care if you got CD Lamb. I don't care if CD Lamb is going crazy, and he is. I just did a video here. He's growing before our very eyes. I don't care if Michael Gallup is getting healthy. I don't care if you got these young tight ends that are doing their thing. I don't care if that offense is humming and averaging like 35 points a game. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's one of the top offenses in the league. When you have a chance to get a playmaker or add, you do it. And I like the way the front office is doing it. I've been complaining for so long. Like I said, 2 things I've been complaining about with this front office. Number one, being meddlesome, always meddling, always putting their finger into something. Always, Jerry Jones is the GM. So influence some play calling, influence what plays are called, influence what players are play. You can because you run the team. You're the owner. You're the general manager. What you say goes. And I feel like those influences have hurt the Cowboys in recent years, especially when they had talent. Also, I feel like, as I said before, you don't have to sign a whole bunch of free agents, but if you're going to sign a free agent, sign somebody that might make a difference and take you over the hump. This could be the case. And I'm not saying you need a Odell Beckham Jr. No, Dallas can win without him. They have the team right now to win without him. They have the players on the offense and defensive line, as far as I see with this team, that everybody's out there. They can beat the Eagles. They can beat every team out there with what they have. But if you have a chance to get a difference maker and a playmaker that can really could put you over the hump, put fear in defenses, really take your offense where already is nice to another level, elite level, why not do that? And that's what I've been complaining about, the front office not doing it. And they're actually sending out the players. Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones are actually sitting down and saying, let's see what we can really do. I'm not mad at that. If anything, I'm happy. That makes me feel a little better about the organization. The same way Bengals fans, since I'm out here in Ohio, have complained about Mike Brown and his ways over with the Cincinnati Bengals. As soon as he moved out the way last year, you saw they got to a Super Bowl, and I don't think that's by chance. And he still stayed moved out the way. And look at him right now. They're competing again for an AFC playoff appearance or playoff berth. That's be 2 years in a row after getting to the Super Bowl. So they have the potential to go right back and a challenge for it again. And I think that's because your top guy moved out the way and said, let the business people do their damn thing, right? And I feel like, Jerry and Steven are always going to be in the way. This is their squad. They ain't never going to be out the way. But I will say I'll take this right here because y'all don't do this. I haven't seen y'all do this in a long time. Y'all didn't even do this with Amari Cooper. Y'all just made a trade. It was out of nowhere, but that surprised everybody. I'm still surprised y'all did that, but it was a desperation move because money could have been lost, team could have been lost, and y'all weren't going that route. Y'all wanted to save the season, so I don't hate on that. But I'm gonna also look at y'all haven't done this since 2018, right? But y'all haven't courted anybody like this. You feel me? You haven't. So I'm excited about that. You know what I mean? I'm excited that you haven't done that in a while or anything. But there it is. You're actually stepping out there and being aggressive. And a free agent is out there who is a difference maker, who can really help your team, who's an exciting, electric player, who can help your team, and they're actually going hard with it. That makes me feel different about the franchise and not saying that y'all not the playoffs because I still need to see that because it still looks like Dallas is on a collision course with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Right now they're on a collision course with the Bucks, and I don't want no excuses. This is another time where you have to rise above and basically kill your own demons because that's what the issue's been. Dallas has been their own worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? Dallas has been a demon. Dallas has stopped themselves. That's what the problem has been. Dallas have been stopping themselves. And that's what has been the whole issue since Dallas has done this, at least the last 6 years since Dak Prescott has been the quarterback. Since Dak Prescott has been the quarterback with the Dallas Cowboys, they've had the talent. 2016, they had the talent. I'm going to say 2017, they had the talent, but it was more of a situation where Ezekiel Elliott gets suspended. You had that cloud. Boom. 2018, you had the talent. You went to the playoffs. 2019, you had the talent, but you had Jason Garrett as your coach. 2020, that was COVID. That was a bad year. 2021, you had the talent to do it. It didn't happen because y'all choked. 2022, y'all have the talent again, and this is a great opportunity to rise above and show these players and show this organization, show these fans, show this media, show these naysayers out there that y'all can actually do it. So here's another opportunity to do it. But once again, I'm happy that the franchise is actually being aggressive and actually stepping out there, regardless if they sign him or not. If they don't sign him, I'm happy that they tried. They're doing something that they don't do. They don't usually try. They usually don't go hard in this. They usually don't do those type of things. You get what I'm saying? So when I see this, that lets me know they're doing something different out there. And if they're doing something different that they don't usually do, that gives me hope maybe down the line. Are they still going to be sticky with this? Are they still going to be tightwad with this? Yeah, they are, because that's what Stephen Jones is. And so this is what I look at. When I heard some people say, hey, well, Dallas, they got to make sure the money or, cap. I ain't worried about that because Stephen Jones is always going to be together on that cap. He is always going to be good on that cap. He is always going to be good with that money. That's something I ain't got to worry about with him. The thing is OBJ going to make that signing? To me, it makes the most sense OBJ to do it here because Buffalo, yeah, they got a good squad. They got Josh Allen, got a good side. I don't care, but you talking about turf? I don't know is that turf over there? Is that grass? But it's cold. And you a Texas boy, OBJ. You feel me? You already felt New York, okay? And I know how much New York loved you, but it's cold out in both of them states. It's cold out there in both of them states. Tore up knees don't like cold weather. You feel me? They don't. And don't tell me you wouldn't be worshipped here, OBJ, especially if you come down here and turn it up. You ain't going to be worshipped like you are in Buffalo. You ain't going to be worshipped like you are in Dallas. You ain't going to be worshipped like you are in even when you was in New York. It won't be like the effect in Dallas. You come in here, you know what I'm saying? You come in here and turn up just a little bit, you going to be, look what T.O. did. People didn't like T.O. He played with the Eagles that 1 year. He played with the Niners before he came with the Cowboys. You feel me? He played with the Niners and the Eagles before he came with the Cowboys, and people forgot all about that. You get what I'm saying? People forgot all about that, everything. They forgot all about what T.O. did when he came here and turned up, right? And that's the same thing with OBJ. People will forget everything that drama stuff, he come in here, turn up, and I feel like, you know what, he'd be a great addition. And I think the Cowboys still need to go hard, and I hope the financials work because I feel like this is a player that could that. Not saying he'll get Dallas over the hump because Dallas has been their own worst enemies, but this is an exciting, electric player that Dallas hasn't had in a long time. Amari Cooper was a dog, but he's not electric like an Odell Beckham Jr. CeeDee Lamb is a dog, and he's becoming even more of a dog every day. But he ain't electric. He ain't electric like Odell Beckham Jr. Been a long time since we had somebody electric. I'm gonna say Dez Bryant, but even Dez Bryant not having the electricity like Odell Beckham Jr. Dez was a dog, but the electricity, that second gear, especially them legs and knees is good. That second gear, that flare, he got the Dez had that flare, but that gear he has is different. And if he still has that gear, go get that, man. So once again, that's the main reason why I jumped on here. Really wanted to talk about that. I'm gonna make sure you check out the Best of Enemies. We're gonna have a big show tomorrow with myself, Joe Castro, my dog Ron from Cowboys Fan Talk, and Laura Brunson over there on the Philadelphia side. It's gonna be a real big thing going down tomorrow. We're gonna do our Best of Enemies podcast today. He created a group chat day over there talking his trash. My thing been buzzing the whole time, but it's all good. I'm gonna come in there with that fire and that Best of Enemies and tomorrow. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. So, I ain't tripping. But like I said, I like what the front office is doing. I like their aggressiveness. I like how they're staying with this. This is showing me difference. This is showing me, I don't know if this is showing me all in, but this is showing me, hey, we're trying to get there. And that's telling me once again, Jerry's 80 years old, dog. Jerry ain't 50. Jerry ain't 60. Jerry ain't 70. Jerry is 80. You feel me? And when you're 80, like I'm 50, I'm thinking different. I'm 50 years old now. I don't think like I'm 20. I don't think like I'm 30. I think like I'm 50. Like, yo, I got to make sure this is good. I got to make sure that is good. I got to make sure that is taken care of because I'm closer to the end than the beginning. And Jerry is much closer to the end than the beginning. So this will make most sense for Jerry to go hard at this because he ain't got much time left. You see what I'm saying? He don't got much time left. And when you ain't got that much time left, you got to go all in. And OBJ is an all-in type thing. So if they go ahead and make that happen, I'll be super happy. So shout out to you, Cowboys. Keep doing your thing, and let's see what happens with this OBJ thing. Next video, we're going to be talking about Kelvin Joseph because I just got some serious thoughts about him, and I want to get your thoughts on it too. So we'll talk to you soon. Big Game James, I'm out. Peace.